Hi there, my name is Nicole Leach, and I am a volunteer for Sleep in Heavenly Peace Owensboro chapter. And today we have come out and we are building beds for kids in Owensboro who may otherwise not have a bed to sleep on. So we had a great group of volunteers out here this morning. We've got some regulars that tend to come back on that monthly build day, and then we've also got some new ladies actually today with Impact 100 who came to help us out as well. So kind of the mission of our organization, like I've already alluded to, no kids sleep on the floor in our town. So we try to do exactly that. Statistically speaking, across the country, about 2 to 3% of kids don't actually have a bed to sleep on, and we just think that's unacceptable here. So our goal is to get as many kids beds as possible who, again, might not otherwise have a safe sleeping arrangement in their home. Two main ways to volunteer. The first one's kind of like today. We have bed builds out here at the Davis County Fairgrounds, and so that is traditionally the second Saturday of the month, obviously barring any holidays or anything like that where we have to make other arrangements. But so that's the primary way to do it. Those builds are normally from 8 a.m. to noon. And the other way, probably the more needed way that we need volunteers right now, is actually to help with those bed deliveries. So what happens is parents can fill out an application on behalf of any children in their family 17 and under who need a bed. And so that application comes to our portal, and then we can go through those in the order that we receive them, so that we're doing that in a fair way. So we have volunteers who help pretty consistently, either on a weekly or bi-weekly basis with that, and that's where they actively go into the homes and assemble the beds for those kids that need them. So with every application that we receive from a family, I've seen as few as a child, just one singular child who needs a bed, all the way up to, I think, 9 kids in a single home is the most that I've ever seen, and everywhere in between. So the need is pretty substantial in this area, unfortunately, but we are a great organization who's looking to make the best impact that we can. Sure. So Sleep in Heavenly Peace is a national organization. So if you go to their national site, I believe it's shp.org, and then from there you can find your local chapter. I'm looking for him. Bruce Sheldon is our chapter president, and his contact information is listed on there. So it has his name, his email address, and his phone number. So you can contact him directly, and I am one of the volunteers who actually schedules those deliveries to go out into the home. So if someone contacts Bruce and says that they're interested in volunteering in setting up in helping with those deliveries, then he can reach out to me and we can make something work. We definitely want as many volunteers helping with that as possible. Otherwise, if people want to come out here and help build beds, that's not really something that you have to sign up for on the second Saturday of that month. Like I said, we're normally out here. I would encourage people to follow us on our Facebook page, and that does let potential volunteers know about any changes, again, that happen due to weather or any holiday breaks. But other than that, we are out here the second Saturday of each month. As far as like inspirational stories, I guess, are concerned, we do try to keep the identities of the kids at least hidden to some extent. Just they're young, and what happens is that when we arrive on site, parents have the option to sign a piece of paper that allows us to take pictures of the kids with the bed, or not. They can certainly choose to deny that, and we don't have to take any photos of the kids. But we like to do that, especially because we have so many community partners. We have, for instance, different quilt ministries in town at different churches will donate those quilts to us. And so it really warms the volunteers of those organizations, their hearts, to see a quilt that they have made, and there's a little 4-year-old boy sitting on it, and it makes the people who volunteer at that ministry really happy to know that their hard work has turned into something that little boy can really treasure and help make sure that he gets a good night's sleep. But it is really inspiring. You see the challenges that these kids have to face whenever you are able to go into the home, and just to be able to provide them with that stable sleeping environment is something that we're really happy to do. And we know at the end of the day, the bed's really just the symbol. a bed is so much more than that. It ensures that they have academic success in school with a good night's sleep. It ensures that they are ready socially and that they can interact with their peers, and that they're ready to start the day off on a good foot because they have had a good night's sleep. So again, we're really happy to provide them with that bed, but we know that that one singular thing is going to lead to potentially a greater lifelong impact for them. Thank you so much for coming out today and highlighting Sleep in Heavenly Peace Owensboro. We really appreciate all that you all do.